Jazz Nation is our program where we take a little bit of the vibrant London jazz scene to grassroots venues around the country. The music that has been composed and arranged and just created collaboratively between a group of NYJO musicians and really exciting guest artists from the London jazz scene.
Jazz Nation's for young people who think that jazz might not be for them. So we often do a jazz meets folk or grime or hip hop. We try to introduce jazz to an audience that loves music but maybe hasn't realised they love jazz yet.
So far we've had amazing guest artists. We've had Levitation Orchestra, Jasmine Myra, Jazz Kaiser and Theon Cross.
Theon, for instance, our EP's got to listen to his album, listen to the tracks they liked and reimagine some of those songs. Similarly with Jasmine Myra, she just released a new album and the band listened to her music, recreated some of it with a different lineup and also brought some of their own ideas for her to mentor.
What sparked the idea for Jazz Nation was the gigs that we've been doing at Peckham Levels, which are so exciting musically and give our musicians the opportunity to work with loads of amazing artists from the London jazz scene.
The thrill for many of our musicians to play alongside Theon Cross and Jasmine Myra and create something fresh and new together was so brilliant in London, so we were just really excited to see it nationally.
We really try to involve the local communities and local music ecosystems of the places we go to, so it's really important to make them feel like they're part of this larger community of people around the country who love jazz.
Jazz Nation is really important to us because we feel really excited to be living in London and get to see jams and gigs on a regular basis. There's so much here. So we really want to spread some of the great stuff that we do in London to young people around the country. We love working with them and hearing about what they're up to and just creating a lovely event together.
After each gig, there's a jam that's open to the public and we invite and encourage young musicians from the local area to join it, to have the opportunity to play not just with NYJO musicians but with the amazing guest artists that we're bringing to them.
Some of those musicians have then gone on to join NYJO, which is fantastic for us because we want musicians from around the country. And another interesting thing about the night is that we often do an outreach project before the Jazz Nation gig. So that might be with younger musicians from near the venue and they get to be the opening act for the night, which is really lovely to have some of that very authentic local voice as part of the programme.
One of the best things for me is that we're able to take this amazing music that is created and would otherwise just end up being played once in London and never be heard again by anyone else. We're taking that amazing suite that's composed by NYJO musicians and the guest artists and just giving it a new breath of life.
And it's important for us to make it affordable. We want people to give it a try. There is that nature of jazz that should be experimental and slightly risky. So we need to make it affordable in these grassroots venues so that young people feel ready to give it a go.